The State of Wildlife Economy in Africa report calls on African governments to recognize the wildlife economy as a key strategic asset and create an enabling environment to encourage public and private investments. The wildlife economy offers key growth opportunity for Africa, given its unique competitive advantage in the African context, as local livelihoods and macroeconomics are heavily tied to and reliant on wildlife and other natural resources. The wildlife economy is multi-sectoral and complex, and thus requires partnership and collaboration in order to unlock its full potential. There are numerous activities that can be defined as part of the wildlife economy. In our report, we chose to focus on a big 5 set of wildlife economy activities, which are ecotourism, which includes non-consumative tourism related to nature, hunting, which includes some aspects of fishing, wildlife ranching, which includes breeding of wild indigenous animals for hunting, game meat, wildlife products, tourism, and other uses. Forest products, which includes non-timber forest products used commercially and for subsistence purposes. Carbon market, which includes projects that earn income through REDD+, and other mechanisms that sequester carbon, reduce carbon gas emissions, and conserve natural systems of carbon. Our report expounds on 5 main steps. Step 1. Strengthen policy, legal and regulatory provisions governing natural resources, particularly property rights over wildlife, forests, and fisheries. This would provide incentives for private or community landowners to invest in wildlife and in growing the stock of wildlife. Step 2. Improve the overall business environment. This would attract greater investor interest and provide incentives for public and private sector investments towards the development of wildlife economy. Step 3. Promote collaboration and partnerships. This would maximize the benefits of wildlife economy by creating greater efficiency and effectiveness amongst all stakeholders. Step 4. Improve transparency and data collection. The establishment of clear and effective data systems for Africa would allow for the collection of comparable data over time, allowing for data-driven decision-making in wildlife economy activities. Step 5. Building capacity of all stakeholders to engage in and manage the wildlife economy. This empowers them with an understanding of concepts and skills to unlock and develop projects within wildlife economy. Development and conservation are not mutually exclusive. We need to change the narrative about wildlife to drive investments and conservation efforts. Want to know more? Download the State of Wildlife Economy in Africa report and the Roadmap of Africa's Wildlife Economy report.